morning, good afternoon, good evening from wherever you are. This is Afrodess Media, your number one online inspirational program. And this is VAL show. Welcome, we are live at Karen Reed's house. Welcome for a very special meal and amazing meal. And it's very affordable, by the way. Welcome to Karen Reed's house. And there is a special meal today called VAL Special. Number 5 on the menu. Welcome.
I'm a proud mom, sister and a daughter. Nikaribishwa vibaya. Lazima it's the taste. If you present saizi unatuambia juu unafanya kazi kwa hoteli. I was doing 3 jobs and I was getting paid 5,000. But
Customer service is
if I did it, everyone can do it.
This is VAL show. Everyone has a story. What is your story? And today joining me is a very beautiful young woman, and we're here to listen to her story, her journey. You know, sometimes she always thinks that it was easy getting up. I would say up, but somewhere, and you really don't know the journey. So you understand it. Like, welcome again. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. My name is KILUU. I'm a proud mom, sister and a daughter. I was born in Tala, in a small town in Tala, in Machakos County. That's where my dream started. I went for my primary studies, my secondary studies around there. Though my secondary studies started at Masinga Girls in Yatta, and then after that I proceeded to Kangundo Girls. After that I came to Nairobi for my earlier college. Then after that I graduated, and here I am right now.
Wow.
Yes.
So what are you doing now?
Right now I'm the manager at Karen Reed's house. It's located at Karen Road, opposite Shell in Kambwangi.
Wow.
Yes.
For you to become a manager at a very young age,
Okay.
like how was the journey? You know, you didn't just wake up and you became a manager.
Yeah, that's true. There have been a lot of ups and downs, to be sincere, because I haven't, even for my college, I didn't study the hospitality industry. I did journalism. But you see, after you study, you come and look at your life and you're like, okay, I have responsibilities, I have needs, and the things that I want to do right now, they can't, the bills I have, they can't correspond to what I went to school for. So that made me to go out there and hustle, and that's where I got here. That's why I got here.
Do you plan to be a journalist someday?
True, that's my passion. Definitely. I want to be in that sector a lot. It's my passion, but at the time I can't be. Even though I freelance, sometimes I do freelance media, and I'll get there. I believe I'll get there.
It's still your passion.
It's still my passion, definitely, yes.
And just to take you back a little bit, how was your childhood journey? How was your childhood?
My childhood, I won't complain a lot. My childhood was okay, even though my parents had little ups and downs. They were very supportive, I would say, so I didn't have any problems. But my problems mostly started from my college after I finished my Form 4, because that's when I got pregnant. And being a teen mom, trust me, right now it's not easy. At 18, when I was doing my 4th form, yes, that's when I got pregnant, and it was not easy, because, to be sincere, even my daddy wanted for me to continue studies. He was like, no, you've gotten pregnant, now you have to sit back and take care of the child. Who is going to take care of your child? So it was not easy, but my mom was there. She was my pillar through perseverance, and she could see the vision I had for myself. She sent me to school. I went to college, I studied, I graduated, and nikajituma, and here I am.
She remained with the child as you went to school?
Yes, she did.
That was in high school, your Form 4?
Yes, 4th form. Yes, that was in 2013.
You didn't take a break or stop?
No, after my 4th form, obviously you can't leave the child. So kuna hiyo time unapatiangwa ya 1 year. I catered to the child and everything. Then after that, now that's when I came to Nairobi. It was not easy, because imagine when kienyeji huko rural areas, alafu unatumwa Nairobi na haya sasa results zako ni hizi, now go to Nairobi and go to look for school. I didn't know anyone here. I only know friends who we studied with, but sasa ni watu hawajatembea na we Nairobi. So I just arrived there, and I'm just a curious person. I just looked up. I was in Afya Center. I looked up na nikaona Kips Technical College, and I didn't bother to go anywhere else. I was like, okay, God, this is the sign. I just walked in. I went to the reception, presented myself, and got admitted.
Wow.
Yes.
Just like that.
Just like that. I didn't have any other option. I don't know Nairobi. I don't know where else to go. I got admitted, then I called my mother and nikamwambia, okay mom, nimepata hii shule. This is where I'll start my studies. And ikakuwa hivyo. And also there was this thing that happened that day after I admitted, you know, you have to go for the orientation, the 3-day orientation for the school. So after, it was like 2 days prior after that, nikaenda orientation, and then the first day mama alikuwa amenipatia gift ya phone for 18,000. So imagine hiyo the sacrifice. Mzazi anajua mtoto kwa ameenda Nairobi, it was to act like mtaka kuchukua. Unajua mzazi akikutuma Nairobi unafanya journalism, anakwambia maybe mtoto kwa ameenda mnachukua news, tumia hii simu nini. So that was the picture she had. So she bought me this phone na akaniambia wewe enda shule, study hard. Kufika hapa Nairobi orientation, mtu akaniambia hi, I think waliona tu mimi I just look simple, I look naive. Akaniambia let's go pale nikubaie pizza. I was like no, pizza naonanga kwa Instagram. So I was like okay, let me go and eat pizza. Kwenda hivi akaniambia acha nikuwekee namba yangu, chukue tunaongea nini. Kuchukua tu hivi namba yangu, he went with the phone and disappeared. Now I'm just standing there and I'm like okay, nimeshakaribishwa Nairobi sasa. Hii ni town, so you have to funzwa hadi survival iko hivyo.
Sorry about that. Yeah. What happened? What did you do after that?
After that, I couldn't tell my mom. You can imagine 18,000 phone, and it has just disappeared. She sacrificed a lot. I couldn't, so I just went home, and then she could call. So nikamwambia my phone imeingia kwa maji. So at the moment imepeleka. So because nilikuwa najua I had 2 days, and then after that I come to Nairobi and niwe Kabambe because tutapewa pocket money. I'll go nichukue Kabambe, and then tutakuwa tunaongea, atakuwa anajua because I think at the moment she was not in WhatsApp, so angejua if I'm online. So I managed, but at the time ilifika tu nikawa na yenyewe, after tell my mom I have no phone. So ikabidi amenipatia yake, nikadeal nayo before now she got to buy me a new phone. Yeah, I know. Nikaribishwa vibaya. Lazima it's the tale you have to, yes. It's for survivors to be sincere. Yes.
Turudi nyuma kidogo. I'm a little bit interested about your journey now, your younger one.
Okay.
Is the father around?
No. Actually, when I had my son, after 3 months, he got beer poisoning. He got poisoned, and he left us. May his soul rest in peace. And from there, now that's when my mom could see if she's not going to be my pillar. That's all. So she had to be there for me because she could see I'm going to give up. You can imagine now you're supposed to go to Nairobi. That's like 50 kilometers from where you are. You have this newborn, and I was born in this surrounding where I believe in family. I needed my son to have a mom, to have grandparents, to have a dad, but now the dad is not here, and I don't want to be an absentee parent. But then I've been sent to school, so it was very heartbreaking. But my mom was there. That's why I say my mom is my pillar. She was there for me, and the story goes on from there. Yes, my son is 7 years. 7 years. Great. Yes, very proud mom. Yes, because I could, when I was in college, like my first year, nilikuwa natoka shule like every weekend ungenipata huko. Every weekend I had to go home, ni make sure I know how my son is doing and come back. So if kama nimeangalia mnapeangwa timetable, naangalia my timetable, niko like okay, Monday sina class, Tuesday sina class, so class niko nayo on Wednesday, so that means nikienda Friday nitarudi Wednesday asubuhi. So I had to create every little time to spend. Now when you kuja Nairobi, they want to party. I didn't have that luxury. I had to put my son first, because I think it's a guide to be a good mother, because if you won't sacrifice the little at the beginning, you won't know how to sacrifice hapo mbele. Yes. Yeah.
Is he asking maybe about my dad?
No. The good thing I think I did was how my parents supported me to be there. Like they wanted to be present. So napata akona that father figure in my dad. So namuita babu, yes, but at least unaona kunio father figure. There are things anakamfunza which maybe singekuwa possible kumfunza. So it's like they play that role at the time being, because they told me, Faith, go to Nairobi, work hard, study hard. When you're stable and you think your life is in line, come back for your son. And I mean, it's not all parents can do that. You know, it's not. They will be like, come take care of your son, or take your son to Nairobi and go and know what to do.
Immediately they realize
exactly. They don't understand. So I was very grateful to my parents. They were really there. They told me, Faith, you go study. When you're stable, come back for your son. You know, but at the time, wacha tumlinde, and so grateful to God for that.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, you have good parents.
Thank you.
Now, as a parent, are there things that you wish you knew before?
Yes, sincerely, yes, because I think I can't call myself naive, but I think I lacked the exposure, because at that time, even before I engaged myself with the sexual activities that led me there, I didn't know. Like in school, you're being taught this and this and this is going to lead to this. Like, yes, I knew from sexual relations you're going to get a kid, but I didn't know what exactly will cause that kid. You know the process now. So I was like, maybe I'll do this, and then because even when I got pregnant, I didn't know I was pregnant. I was in school vizuri because I was this co-curricular kind of person, niko basketball, niko nini, kumbe I'm already pregnant, niko shule. So niko hapo, I fainted, and since I was in a private school, tukiitwa, if you have a minor headache or anything small, your parent anaitwa anakukujia. So my mom akaitwa, akaambiwa, Faith has fainted, you need to come to school. So sinikaitwa, mom, it was very odd because I'm a very healthy person, to be sincere, because I'm always out there, sijai goncheka. So acting funny, so my mom is like, ala, Faith ame faint. So akakuja shule akasema, hebu tukupitishe kwa daktari before tupeleke home. So obviously the questions that were followed ni, when was your last period, nini? So I'm like, okay, do I have cancer? Then this was the question I was asking, do I have cancer? What's wrong with me? So the doctor akona hiyo tension, niko na kaambia, hebu kaa hapo nje, let me talk to your mom. Akasema, if my mom is here, maybe it's not something so serious. So ndio akaambiwa, so mama akitoka hapo akaambiwa, Faith, my mama actually akunidanganya, ananiambia, Faith, you're pregnant. At first hata siku load. I was like, wait, what? You're pregnant. Ilikuja load when the baby was around 4 months. So I'm like, by the way, and then I was chubby. I've been chubby in nature. So I didn't realize that it was even pregnancy. Atoto kuniambia, I feel umenona, niko like, si mnajuanga na kwanga nimenona. What are you guys saying? Mwili yangu iko hivi. I realized that, and I was like, okay, this is it has started, and the challenge was there. It will be there, and my mom tuned my mind. Akaniambia, Faith, this has happened. And I had the mentality ya kwanza with teen pregnancy, unakwanga like, I want to abort. That's the first thing. Like, my parents, what will the society say? So I was like, no, I can't be pregnant at this age. So I went, and the dad was still alive by then. Nikamwambia, by the way, this has happened, and you need to know what to do. I didn't know who else to run to, but my mom was like, Faith, don't worry, I'm here for you. So you can imagine getting to know you are pregnant at 18, and your mom is there beside you and telling you, I'm going to be there. That was the gift, and that's what I think I got to learn, how to be a mom from my mother. Yes, I learned you need to be there during the hard times. Usiondoke, be there for your child. It gets to learn. She gets to learn. Yes. I'm a proud mom, a sister and a daughter. Nikaribisha vibaya. Lazima it's the tail. TV ukipresent basa hizi unatuambia juu unafanya kazi kwa hotel. I was doing 3 jobs and I was getting paid 5,000. But
customer service in this,
if I did it, everyone can do it.
This is Coffee VAL show. Do you think that having your son is one of your something that pushes you towards?
It was my strength. Because I'm telling you, with how I knew myself back then, right now I would be very spoiled, to be sincere, na ningekuwa mtu wa anasa sana with how I know myself, because of even with the people wenye nilikuwa engage na wao. But having my son, I think it opened this new door for me. I could see life, I could see responsibility, I could see I have to work hard. I even had a vision. Even my mom was like, you should make a vision board. You should know by this year I want to have achieved this. If I didn't have a son, I couldn't. Ningekuwa like, I want to go to school, niandikwe maisha yangu, niolewe, and that's all. But because of having a son, it made me alive. It made me walk enough. It made me, you need to be like, be present enough. You have a son. Utaki mtoto ateseke, utaki mtoto akuja kuwe baggage kwa wazazi wako. Unaona, they've helped where they can because they want to be good parents. They are good parents. So what about you? What are you willing to contribute? So through that, nikajituma, and I was like, my son is here. Amenifungulia njia. Let me be present. Let me be there. He made me look at life in a very different way. Yes, he made me work extra harder than how I could have. I know. I even tell myself, like, he made me go that extra mile. Yes, because even where I'm here right now, I think it's because of my son. Yes, it's because of my son. Even if I'm here without him. Yes.
All this time I've been admiring your makeup.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. I'm humbled. Thank you.
Or someone helps you?
Actually, it's a very funny story. You see, when I was in class 4, to look at where I was born in Tala, Ukambani. You know, Ukambani, the weather, it's very harsh.
Yeah.
So jua iko. So all the time I'm licking my lips. So I developed this condition. There's this way, I don't remember the name, but kuna hii stuff ya black it developed around my mouth. So it got so serious. It had wounds. So I was taken to the hospital, and then the doctor was like, there was this cream I was given. I used to apply, then it melted. When it melted, ikakaa nimejipaka mafuta. So now I went to school, ikakaa funny, na shine round na midomo ni white. So I was like, okay, I look funny. So now I went to the soko, nikanunua the lip balm. Kana trend your time lip balm kadogo ka round tunafungua ile round orange exactly. Now I went nachukua na napaka. So this time I got in trouble, nimepaka lipstick shule kwa nini. So then kajidefend kasema no, see lipstick ni mafra because I looked funny. Even people started laughing at me, and this thing is going to affect my self-esteem. So I had to go buy the lip balm, at least in a compliment. Kama ni kushine, ni shine mdomo yote. Then from there, at that time I didn't see it as beauty, but I could see I look nice. Na jangalia hivi mmekauka midomo but yangu ina shine. I was like, okay. So it went on nika heal. From then I saw this time I went to the hospital. I saw a magazine. And then the magazine was this beautiful lady. She was so natural. She had no makeup, but her eyebrows were trimmed. She looked so nice. And I was like, I really want to look like that. I'm young, yes, I get it, but I really want to look like that. So I go YouTube. I went for a tutorial. I searched for everything related to that. How to make your eyebrows look angled. How to make your eyebrows look. I wanted to have that picture in my mind. So then nikatengeneza, nikasoma hiyo tutorial. Then after that I went back to school. Hiyo ndio sasa tumefunga shule. Sasa tukirudi nikaenda shule na wembe. Now I started going to the mirror. I start trimming what I saw. So napata it was a good thing because tukienda music festivals, watu were like, Faye, we want our eyebrows to look like yours. You know, like you tume shave, but when you go to music festivals kuna shule tapana nazo ziko na nywele, they have piercing, so we just look bare. So this hata kama tume shave to eyebrows, we look much better. So from there, when I went to high school, it became a business. People paid me now to make their eyebrows. Eyebrows. Yes, eyebrows. Wow. No, your high school you can't do eyeshadow now. You can't do eyeshadow. So now I'm there. Now I trim unanipatia 50 bob. Kama zako ni mingi sana 100 bob. Inanisaidia sana pocket money. And from then I was like, you know what, maybe I can do more. Even though like I didn't have like that much passion ya kushinda nimefanya makeup, but I saw it's something I would love to do because I loved looking nice. My appearance, I think it matters. It matters. You know, appearance inaleta your confidence pia. Yes.
Especially to a woman.
Yes, very very much. So nikafanya hivyo. Even some of my friends when we were going out at campus, nilikuwa nafanya makeup, wananipatia hiyo ilikuwa inasaidia sana. Biashara ilianza kitambo. And from then yes, so it was self-taught. I taught myself from hapo, nikajua kufanya eyeliner, nikajua kupaka lipstick. Yes.
Unaweza paka watu.
Actually I can. Ni vile tu na kuangalia woga ya watifanya MBA nzuri na hata nilipa. Na hizo vitu zote nimefanya ka hesabu. So like
biashara
ni kurisk. Maybe nitajaribu. Who knows? Yes, who knows? Yes.
So ushamaliza KIPS habari.
Nilimaliza. I finished at 2015. Yes. No, 2016, because I finished high school at 2013. Then there was the 1 year gap where I had to take care of my son.
Yeah.
Then now I came back at 2016. Sasa nikafanyanga from 2013 nikakaa 14, nikakuja shule 15 na 16. So I was in school for 2 years, 2015 and 2016, and then nikamaliza. Yeah, so right now I'm in Daystar. I'm pursuing my degree now in Daystar. I do online courses, yes.
Ukimaliza 2016, kazi ya kwanza ilikuwa gani hapa?
I was very motivated. I loved journalism. Then nikasema tukachukuana. Obviously kuna wale tu machampion wa class. You are like, sasa tumemaliza journalism, let's see now what we can do. Yeah. So now I went there tukachukuana. I think we were a group of around 6 people. Tukasema we want to open a program. So we were doing a program. It was called the Reformed Series. We started it actually, and it also had a Kiswahili version. Ilikuwa inaitwa mkoba wa uhalifu. So it was supposed to entail crime crime, a journey of crime. It was supposed to be for top reformed criminals, watu wenye akina Mongiki and all that. And actually we got some people tukafanya hadi episode 6, but then the investors wakatu let down. So such because we had really high hopes kuna joto bila kwa maisha Magic East, and then it was going to be something. So obviously mkifanya first project ni successful, now you have a vision, you have a goal to want now the second one, next one. So it was not successful. Our investors would back down last moment. Wamesha sign my contract, but they still want to. But then you're like, sasa hapa nimemaliza tu college tu kianza kwambia mtu tamsu now. Hata where will you even start? These are big people. Mtu amekwambia ana invest 2 million, so you're like hapana let it. So after that I think we were very disappointed. I think we were like you know what, kila mtu sign na maisha yake akaanze hustle. So from there the first gig I got was at KSMS. It was this big hotel at Thika Road Survey. So nikapata gig. So now that's when I got introduced into hospitality industry now. Yes, I got my first gig there, and then
2016.
Yes, still in 2016. Since the show was ilikuwa imechukua muda wa around I think weeks, because we were very captivated, we were very motivated. Tulikuwa na ile energy. We had that energy. We wanted to do this, but it was not successful. Ndio sana nikapata hiyo, but at that time ilikuwa kama casual. We were going there as casual. Hiyo sasa gig hospitality. Tukaenda hapo tukapresent, and it was really good because it really taught me a lot about discipline and patience and how to remember, because tulikuwa we were serving magistrates, they were coming from abroad, and then unapewa a table of 20 people, and those 20 people you have to serve them with food and drinks and no money. We were dealing with coupons, so now you can imagine how hard that was. You need to remember. It was hard, but it was something about hospitality industry. It was very warm. People and the tips, the tips were really good. Yes, the tips were really good. Yeah, you have. So you get what I mean. It was really nice. The people are warm. If you're patient enough, you get to really learn a lot. Yeah, if you ukijituma, you're going to learn a lot. And my heart really warmed up to the hospitality industry. And I think it was a sign, because since from there, I never got any other gig that was not pertinent to hospitality industry. Anything I got was under hospitality industry. So I can say for the gigs, most gigs that I've gotten, they were not under what I went to school for. It was not under my profession, but under experience. Yeah, so nimeka hapo since I think 2016 to now imekuwa hospitality industry. So mtu akiniandika tu resume yangu hospitality industry. Na kuandika yes education, niko na journalism, but the rest it's all about the hospitality industry. Yes.
So just tell us a little bit about hospitality industry. How is the industry? And it was one of the industries that was really hit hard by the pandemic.
Yes.
How did you manage to come back to your feet, or are you still struggling?
To be sincere, when Corona hit, I remember I was doing my driving at Rockies in town, and lockdown ndio ikaekwa. So when lockdown iliekwa, that meant I had to go to stay in Nairobi, and then after that when tulifunguliwa nikaacha shule, the driving now. I had to go home for around 7 months. Now when I came back, I had to enlist again. So my mom was like, hapana Faye, just go and work, fanya kazi kidogo, and then maybe utajilipia sasa, because like right now NTSA wameingia. So right now imepush, it's twice what we used to pay at that time. So at that time during now Corona, so after now my driving, hiyo time kuandikwa ilikuwa very hard, kupata hata job ilikuwa very hard. After sana nimespend like 7 months, inamaanisha unakuja kurudi tena kwa ground kutafuta job. So now start scratch again. You're now applying for your CVs, you're going for job interviews. And the salary also imeshuka. Watu unaambia beshtako ni connect na ile company unafanyia. Hata mimi nilifutwa, watu wanataka lesser people. It was so hard. So even the jobs I was getting, there's this job I got, and I was getting paid 5,000. And at that job I was a receptionist, I was a masseuse, and I was a nail technician. I was doing 3 jobs and I was getting paid 5,000. Not because ati hakuna kazi ingine, like kazi ziko but huwezi ipata at that time because of the corona now. But I didn't give up hope. I knew what I wanted. I knew if safanya kazi hakuna mtu mwingine hakuna. Remember you have a son back at home. Your parents are like, you need to come to Nairobi if that's what. Because look, remember, if you won't get work here, inabidi umerudi wapi? Umerudi Ushago. Nani atakubali kurudi Ushago sincerely? Exactly. Hakuna atakubali. So that's why I pushed myself. So job nilikuwa napata, yes, nilikuwa through connection, network. To be sincere, it was network. It was network. Knowing people who are somewhere, friends. My friends also came through. Sikuwa naficha, if sina job, I could tell my friends, but then mimi sina job. If you have somewhere, I can. Alafu sikuwa nachagua job pia. If hii job na naona naweza ifanya na itanipatia income, I was ready to do it, provided I get that income. So now after that, even when I got employed here, I think corona ilikuwa ishaanza. So the fall was there. Even for the hospital, ilihitiwa sana. Even the clubs ilihitiwa sana. So the corona was really it is hospitality industry sana. But what I can say is the bosses, you know, when you are in a position, a bigger position kama supervisor or manager, you can see what the boss is dealing with. So you could see the struggles. So right now they wanted what you are able to deliver than what you're coming to do. They are like, tunaweza pata watu 20 hapa wanaweza fanya kazi yako, but wataleta nini plus hizi ndio tuweze kuendelea juu corona really did so bad. Even right now when I'm a manager here, unapata kama like the DJ anakuja hapa anakuambia I don't have a crowd. So unamwambia sisi this is a club. Unajua club sasa hizi zimeanza kufungwa because people are not drinking, with the way economy pia imepanda, everything that's going on right now, watu hawakuji kukunywa, you know. So niko hapo na nikaambia boss, the tactic is we do this and this and this. DJ anakuja hapa anakuambia bede sina crowd and amekwisha a lot of money. Anakuambia this is a local. So unakuambia this is not like a big club. This is a local and it has a restaurant. Yeah. So you want 10,000? Yes. Okay, are you able to utarudishia 10,000? Either this 10,000 it either comes from the profit or the sales I'm going to make. DJ hajakuja na crowd, amekuja hapa ameperform, the place is empty. It has like 2 people, of which those 2 people are our regulars. And so you come back and you're like, how am I supposed to pay you? Who DJ hata kusikia? Nimecheza kama nimecheza 2 hours, mimi nipatie 10,000 and I go. It was very challenging. Even the marketing agencies that we were dealing with wanakuja hapa, the good thing about marketing agencies, they come as a whole package. Anakuja anakuambia, okay, I'll come with the DJ, I'll come with my hostesses, I'll come with my MC. Unaona? So it becomes easier. But now the problem is payment. Ama kata kudeliver. Then what? So mnaongea namwambia, if we deal with targets, mnaambia on a Friday na expect to hit a more target than my normal days, because after all you are here too. So unaenda unamwelezea ako like, okay, mnaambia if my target is 50,000 on a Friday night, tukifanya kazi kata kufisha hiyo 50,000, I'm giving you half the agreed amount. Wengine they turn back on you. They're like, no, but my hostess has to get paid, my DJ has to get paid. You give me 5,000, what am I going to pay? Hizi vitu tume rent. It was very hard to be sincere. It was very hard, but we maneuver and we say tunaendelea tu.
You're getting better.
We are getting better. Yes, we're getting better. But ni kujituma pia, connection na watu. Unajua lazima ujue mtu akikuja kuja hapa kwa kama client, tunamwambia tell your friend about us. Through that wanakuja hapa, the customer service has to be good, and from that you start now developing. From penye mlikuwa mmeachojwa before corona, everything was good. Hakukuwa complaints, people were getting jobs, everything was okay. Then after that, that's when all things changed. So right now you need to be humble, you need to be closer to people, you need to talk to people, you need to make a ground to go talk to people. Niko na club mahali, guys come celebrate, you have a birthday party, come host here, you have a conference, we have Wi-Fi, you present yourself, unajituma. You need people in everything. You need people.
Customer service in this hospitality industry has been an issue over time, especially in our country, Kenya.
Yes.
So how is that? How is your company dealing with that? Is it also affecting you?
It affects us when unapata you need a waitress, and then waitress maybe hajafanya hospitality as a course, but tunaona huyu ni mtu anaweza jituma, anataka hii kazi. But then you understand, if you're dealing with buffet, you know, there's the work setup, you need how the table has to be set up. Waitress amekuja hapa, she's serving, or he is serving a very prominent person. Now you seated there, unajua mtu atakuwa anaangalia, okay, I've ordered for food, I need my table setup done, but she doesn't know how to do that. As you have to wake up and come and do it. Now you customer ameshaona the person who is serving him or her doesn't know what she's doing. Ushafukuza customer. So inamaanisha watu wenye wajafanya kazi na wanaitaka sana hawapati hiyo kazi, na bidi aim for the people who have gone for the course. Some of them are arrogant. They know nimeenda shule, I can do this thing, unaona. So I'll come hata stamsa vizuri, I go place it there. So unapidi, even if you're a manager or a supervisor, you can't sit down. You still have to be on your walk. You're walking, you're looking at what has been done. Okay, that's wrong, you go and correct it. You can't sit down. So it has been affected a lot because everyone now needs a job, and you have to be humane. You have to consider, okay, who has to get it, but also you also have to look at I can give everyone a job. I can give someone a job, but not everyone. Also, you have to consider the fact that neza pati huyu job nani haribie kazi. Unaona? So it takes a lot. Customer service is everything. It's everything, but you also have to consider a lot too. Yes.
Wow. This is a great conversation, and we'll be back with Faith for more and more details. We'll be back after.
I'm a proud mom, sister and a daughter. Lazima it's the tape. If you present but saizi unatuambia juu unafanya kazi kwa hotel. I was doing 3 jobs and I was getting paid 5,000. But
Customer service is
if I did it, everyone can do it.
This is Coffee with VAL Show. Welcome back to Coffee with VAL Show. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification button. Get our notifications every time we upload our videos. And don't forget we are at Karen Reed's house. Don't forget to come to Karen Reed's house. And Faith is going to tell us more about Karen Reed's house and that special meal I told you about.
Okay.
There's something little about the hotel.
Okay, so Karen Reed's house is located at the heart of Karen. It's opposite Shell Kabwagi. It's a petrol station. This is the 3rd year now running. We have a restaurant downstairs and a bar upstairs. We sell alcoholic drinks. We have cocktails. We have breakfast menus. We do dinners. We also reserve in case you have baby showers too. We conduct everything. We also have free Wi-Fi. Music is very low. If you want it high, you can be made high. So anything, we offer everything in short media. We need great customer service, great food. Our chefs here are ready to offer whatever you need. Great performance.
Wow.
Yes.
It's the place to be, by the way. And their coffee is amazing.
Thank you.
This is now the 3rd, I think the 4th, or maybe the 5th. I'm not even counting, but it's amazing. It's great. Make sure you come for it. You'll not be disappointed. You mentioned that you went back to school.
Yes.
Are you studying?
I'm doing my degree right now for journalism and mass media. The reason why I'm doing it right now is because my parents really insisted on it. Also because I have a passion. Unajua ukitoka shule na your parents are really like, we wanted you to do journalism. Faith tunataka kuona kwa TV. Tunataka kuona kwa TV ukipresent but saizi unatuambia juu unafanya kazi kwa hoteli. So like in rural, how parents are, ni kama umesomea udaktari wanataka waseme ni daktari, but right now you're in the hotel. So they didn't understand. So they kept on pursuing. Faith, we need you back in school if that's what's needed for you to go back to the industry. At the time I didn't understand. I wanted also to prove myself to them because at that time with my diploma I could not have a rank which I wanted that could make me pay for what I wanted. I had responsibilities, kuna rent, kuna bills at that time. So it's like najopo ndana nilipwe pesa kidogo. Na ita said it would mean bado nawategemea, and I didn't want that. So I was like, Mom, Dad, let me come in Nairobi, let me do 1, 2, 3 even if it's not what I did in school. And then later when I'm comfortable enough, I'm going to go back to school. Then I was like, maybe this is the time. Maybe internationally may postpone and it will never happen. So I decided this is the time. And I'm not a day school. I don't like go every day. I'm not a day scholar, so I do online. I do online, yes.
Great.
Yeah.
Next on the screen. We are waiting.
Thank
for
you. It will happen. God's mercy, it will happen.
Amen.
Yes.
Any projects you're working on currently?
At the moment, no. I'm still here at Karen. It's a huge responsibility to be given an establishment to run. It comes with a lot of things, responsibilities. You take care of everything. To be sure you are like a boss here. You just have to answer to someone, but everything you partake ni wewe. So being here and also being in school, it's a lot. So also giving myself something, a third thing to do, I wouldn't manage. To be sincere, I wouldn't manage because I have a lot on my plate right now. But maybe in the future, who knows? As I finish my school, my mind will open. I'll be like, now since I'm here, I have to drop the hospitality. Maybe I would have become a brand, I may have to stop it, go to journalism and pursue what I will have to offer with my career. Yes.
studying management. Now you're a manager.
Nikujituma.
You did well.
I've been out here a lot. I've done insurance.
Oh.
I've been insurance. I have done. Where else have I worked? In the hospitality industry, I was a cashier in Strathmore. I really worked. And then you can imagine at that time I was in insurance, I was a team leader, yes. But you imagine umetuma kwa ground. You don't know how to even talk to people. So we had this training they usually offer people. Unafunzwa policy, unafunzwa vitu za insurance. Then you have to go out there and convince someone to buy, and they have to invest with their money. They have to trust. It was so hard. But I managed. From there najituma, zingine hata silipwi. Like that insurance I did for 3 months. I have rent to pay, but I'm just there, and I did it. I did so many other jobs in between. Others didn't get paid. Others were paid too little. But it's the vision for me. What I could see pale mbele. It made me consistent enough. It also managed. It made me disciplined enough too. And kusema kufika hapa ni effort. It's still luck, ni effort. Ni effort.
Yeah, very strong, and your story is really inspiring.
Thank you so much.
What would you like to tell the youth today, the young ones who may think that they've given up, they have lost hope in life, and even the ones who got pregnant when they were young, and it's hard.
Yes.
They think that they want to give up, they don't want to continue in life, and then they have harsh parents. So they're telling them today.
I think it's an advice I got actually from someone. Everything happens for a reason. Because you can imagine, I lost my son's dad, and the son is still here. So it was like a message. Mtu ameenda na hakuwa hata amewambia anaenda, hakuwa mgonjwa, nothing happened, he just died, and your son is here. It was like a blessing in disguise. It molded me in a certain way. It made me a better person who I am today. So challenges will be there. This is life. Challenges are going to be there. It's you. Ujitume, usichague kazi. Have a vision. Know what you want to do. Know where you want your life to be. Even you have to have a vision board like me. Go and make it. It's going to motivate you, to tell you from here I want to be here. Work upon getting to there, and life works out. Hakuna mtu ati life alisema ati ilimshinda. You need to be present, be work enough, jiingize kwa hiyo life. Uone kama hii jafanya kazi, nini inaweza fanya work. Like right now you've seen our youth, tumeenda shule tumesomea hii, but due to 1 or 2 3 reasons atufanye yenye tulisomea, but this something different. Not because you don't want to, because tunajituma, so that at the end of it, hata kama turudi kwa chenye tulisomea, life tunadina life venye iko saa hizi. Yes, venye inaenda. Yes,
because if you put so much pressure on yourself again,
you'll give up. Yes, life is hard. That's not lie. It's very hard, but tunajimotivate because hatuna mtu mwingine. You stand up for yourself and you be there for yourself. You're going to make it. Yes, if I did it, everyone can do it. Everyone can do it.
I'm so happy today. Please just mention where we can find you, social media handles. Even the ones for the hotel.
Okay. At Karen, you'll find us in Instagram at Karen Breeds House. In Facebook, also in Karen Breeds House. We are also in Twitter, actually, Karen Breeds House. We do everything. You'll find our socials there, our marketing managers there. Anything you need to organize, you just text him, and we are going to get back to you. You don't even spend a lot of time. 2 minutes, Mshak reply. We are present. We are very present. Yes.
Thank you so much. Thank you for coming to the show.
Thank you again. Thank you for hosting me.
You're welcome, and you've done a great job today. I've learned a lot by the way.
I think I've tried.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I think everyone has learned a lot too, and that was Faith's story. And that is just a little bit of her story. We'll come back with more next time and another time, because stories never end.
That's true.
And she's still improving and doing more and more, and we'll still get to see her in future doing great things, and maybe empowering the young people to just continue life and not to give up. Thank you for watching. Make sure you subscribe to the channel and also check them out at Karen Breeds House. I tell you, here is where you get the best meals ever. Your number one restaurant, and They also have a club, by the way. Tunapenda raha. Here is the place again.
We have cocktails too.
Yeah,
And mocktails.
Mocktails too.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
Hey, let's go there.
Karibu sana.
Once again, thank you so much and goodbye. Until next time, this is